What's going on, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and we have some Xbox news, all sorts of things happening with the Xbox that I'm going to be discussing today. We'll get started with the latest, which is, could the Xbox 360 actually be banned in the United States? Motorola and Xbox have been going back and forth in a legal situation for quite a while, and a U.S. judge actually suggested a few weeks ago that yes, Microsoft is infringing on the rights of Motorola, and suggested that all Xbox sales be banned in the United States. Now, that's not taken effect yet. Obviously, you can still go and pick up an Xbox 360 if you want to, but the room that Microsoft is working within, trying to work out an end deal, is actually coming pretty close. So Motorola actually said, you know what, if you give us 2.25% of every Xbox sale as far as royalties are concerned, we'll be done with this. You know, we'll be on our little way and everybody will be happy. But Microsoft has rejected that offer, so this is going to go into, you know, the end game, I guess, with that. But I still don't honestly see a day coming where you can't go to the store and pick up an Xbox 360. I just don't see it happening. But anyway, let me know what you guys think, if this is a serious threat to Xbox, and what would you do if the Xbox were banned and you couldn't get your hands on it. So anyway, hopefully yours don't get a red ring of death, maybe. So let's go with Xbox rewards. You know, those achievement points that you're always whoring after, trying to get. You can't do anything with them, right? They just sit there and they're pretty for everybody else who wants to come check out how many games you've actually played in your Xbox lifetime. Well, that may be about to change. Xbox announced on their Twitter page reward program for your achievement points. So no details as far as how that's going to work, as far as what kind of prizes they're going to offer. You know, maybe it's something cool like, you know, Coke rewards or something if you get a ton, or maybe it's like crap like just avatar outfits. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to find out more about that. That's supposed to be launching later this year. And then this big news story right here, the Xbox 720. Do we actually have a document that tells us what's going to be coming? So here's what's happened, and I've been following this story for a little while, and I haven't done any topics or discussion on it, mainly because I don't like to talk a whole lot about rumors, especially rumors that I don't have, you know, the utmost faith in, because I like to be a source of news and information for you guys. But it means nothing if you guys can't trust me, okay? So if something's not actually 100% correct, I try to let you know, hey, this is a rumor or whatever else. So I've been kind of watching the story, kind of see where it goes. So here's what happened. A document was printed, a 56-page document, and supposedly it's from Microsoft, and it details and lays out the features for the Xbox 720. Now, I ran over the features, you know, all of it sounded great and everything, but until it's officially confirmed, it means nothing. So Microsoft lawyers actually went after the websites who had published this document and said, hey, you got to pull this down because this infringes on our copyright, which means it is definitely from Microsoft. Now, before I go over the details, let's go over a few things first. One, these companies plan way in advance on their models for their business. You know, they're not twiddling their thumbs thinking, hey, how can we make the next Halo game? No, they're looking at hardware, they're looking at the next product they can sell. So for this to be coming out, you know, pretty far in advance, makes a lot of sense that it could be very much legit. So this document is from 2010, so before we go into everything, know first that, one, because it is 2010, these were probably plans, things they hope to incorporate. Some things may change, some things may not. Another thing that actually gave this a little bit more likability of it being the truth is because in this document there was actually talk of technology that sounds very much just like Microsoft Smart Glass, which we've been talking a little bit about in the past few weeks. So all this sounds legit, okay? And it sounds like Microsoft, these actually came from here. So let's go into what the details were. First, it says the next Xbox would launch in 2013. Some analysts are saying it's more likely going to be in 2014. But anyway, somewhere right in there. And with a price point of $299. Now, the way this reads, it sounds like that $299 comes with the next Kinect. So the next Xbox features Kinect version 2 is what they're calling it. They say it has a lot better capability as far as recognizing movement, which is good because the first one I feel like we're just really testing out a beta for what is the next Kinect, you know. It also says that 4 players can now be on screen at one time, and it also talked about people being able to pick up an object. It showed, for instance, a baseball bat, and you could then use that in game. So you're playing a baseball game, you want to swing an actual bat, make it feel like it's realistic, then you can do that. You know, that was pretty much demoed at E3 a couple of years ago, or however many years it's been now. Whenever they first announced Kinect, you know, they showed people holding up an object, scanning it, and then could use it in game or whatever. So I think that they're going to be able to push that technology a little bit better. You get a better camera in there. There's maybe talk of 2 cameras in this particular one to make it even better than what it is. So if you get a better Kinect, you know, maybe you can actually get some good games for it. So here's hoping to that. Next we have 1080p HD full resolution. So no surprise there, I don't believe. It is expected to be 6 to 8 times more powerful than the current Xbox. And there's also talk there's an onboard DVR, so you want to use it while you're watching TV. You can press, you know, record a favorite TV show, whatever. Get rid of the cable box. No need for that if you've got a DVR hooked in with your Xbox. Also, you know, Microsoft has really been pushing apps lately. They've got the Twitter, they've got the Facebook, but the problem is you have to pull those applications up and use them one at a time. The next Xbox, it talks about multiple apps being able to be used at the same exact time. So imagine in game, you know, you want to pull up Twitter, you know, you bring that button up, or you call Kinect and you say that with your voice, and you say, tweet out a message that says, hey, come get on my server right now in Battlefield or whatever. And, you know, that would work a whole lot better than the system is set up right now. So multiple apps being able to be used. Also, one of the biggest, I guess, surprises of all this was augmented reality glasses. Now, this, they detailed, was not going to be releasing with the Xbox 720. It would actually be released a year or two afterwards. They talked like maybe 2014. And so the way augmented reality glasses work, I need to do a video just talking about this because I could see all kinds of awesome ideas for this. And this really, you know, this may sound like, you know, futuristic tech that's still several years down the road, but really it's not. If you've been paying attention, Google's Project Glass, go check that out. Go watch the trailer for that. And they've already got people testing this technology. They're walking around town wearing this stuff right now, seeing how it works. But anyway, it's basically a pair of sunglasses. Or not sunglasses, but just glasses. And it would have, you know, a screen inside. So maybe it could be holographic. Maybe it could be solid, depending on how you want to see it. But anyway, you could walk away from the Xbox. It would be Wi-Fi. Maybe you could turn your friends into an actual game or something. So you could walk around, shoot somebody, maybe with a device that they give you, and the Xbox is basically your referee keeping score. As far as Google's reality glasses go, the way they showed them working is you might be walking down the street, and instead of pulling up your tablet or mobile device in order to get directions to the next restaurant, you would just be able to talk to your glasses, for instance, and give me directions, and it would actually appear kind of, you know, at the top in a holographic type screen and tell you exactly where to go without you having to look anywhere else but straight ahead where you're walking or whatever. And it showed examples of people taking pictures because the glasses would have a camera on board. I mean, this technology is just fascinating, and the things that you can do with it are just unbelievable, really. And it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but this technology sounds like it might be a lot closer to home than what you would expect. So Xbox planning on augmented reality glasses according to this document. So again, big stuff coming from Xbox, and really, what else could you want from the Xbox 720? And this really has everything that I would want, because if I'm sitting there thinking of a list saying, hey, what do I need? What would I be willing to buy a new Xbox for? It would be to get a more powerful machine so I can have the best graphics possible. It would also be able to limit the bridge right now between PC and Xbox. You know, PC players can experience things that you just can't do right now on the Xbox. They have MMO games with thousands of players in them. They also have, you know, 60-player Battlefield games that I would like to partake in. And then the argument is, well, you're never going to beat a PC, because a PC is always going to be, you know, updated, more powerful, better graphics, whatever, because you can update it daily. Whereas with the Xbox, you've got a machine, once you buy it, that's it. It's only going to get older from there. But Microsoft, again, as I've talked about before in the past, they mention it in this document again. Cloud technology, that's where it's at, folks, because with cloud technology, you don't need a brand new PC. You don't need to buy parts, because they're handling it there in some big server room. They're updating their projects or their hardware, and they just stream that and push that down to you at your console. So there's no reason for you to have another console. So when you hear the talk that the next Xbox is going to be the last Xbox available, or the last of the consoles, it might be right, because why would you need to buy another one if everything's going to be streamed from you, and you don't have to purchase new hardware and get new upgrades, because it can all happen behind the scenes and you just enjoy the benefits of it. So it works out perfectly. I think this is a master plan. Xbox mentioned in the documents that they planned on selling 100 million of these things, and I see no doubt or reason why they couldn't. So what would you want to see in the Xbox 720? Is there anything here that you didn't hear that you would like to? I mean, basically you have everything there. The system is in place. It just needs to be made better, and it can't be made better with the current system. So it is time to upgrade, and I think once you do upgrade, exciting time for gaming. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what you think about the Xbox 720. Are you looking forward to it? Are these features enough to make it change? And think about this with multiple apps. Look at the apps that are coming out right now on the Xbox. You've got HBO, you've got whatever else. I'm afraid to mention names because I might mention the wrong ones. But anyway, a lot of TV programs are starting to kind of show up. So people are tired of their cable bills. I'm tired of my cable bill. I pay this huge bill, and I get, you know, 250 channels that I only actually watch 10 of them. So if I could actually have the capability to go into Xbox and say, hey, you know what, I'll buy this app, I'll purchase this station, and it'd be cheaper than my overall bill for my TV, I would rather do that, a la carte. And so I would be up for that. And so what if the next Xbox was your one entertainment system? You can carry it away. You don't have to be plugged into your TV. You could walk away with it in your augmented reality glasses. It could be streamed to your camera. You could also be hooked into the internet at one time. Augmented reality, whatever. Maybe it plugs into your home one day where you look at your light and tell it to turn on or whatever, and it plugs in. You know, I watched a video, and that sounds far-fetched, but I watched a video of Bill Gates back a long time ago, years ago, and he had all this stuff in his home already, where he would walk into his house, talk to his, you know, central unit, tell it to go up on heat or whatever, and all this stuff with the Kinect. You get a system like that and you plug it into your house. It's not that far-fetched anymore for that to become a reality for everyday citizens, not just the super rich and super wealthy. And if you could get it for a price point of $300, it could be your one-stop machine. No more going to the movie rental place to go rent movies. No more going to the game store to actually buy games if you don't want to. You could just download it to your box. No more buying a cable package or dish, because you could just go in here and purchase this right from your Xbox. So it has your music, your movies, your games, your TV. What more do you want from your game system? It could be actually the all-in-one entertainment system. And I tell you what, if I had the money, I would probably buy stock in Microsoft, because I think this is a good plan that they've got, and it's everything that I would want. Now let's just hope that it's true and that it all comes to fruition. Once again, you know, we're entering in unknown territory as far as the economy goes with the world. You know, things aren't cheap, things aren't easy, but technology is moving forward, and, you know, gaming, hell, it's about the only thing you can go do and still enjoy, and it still feels right, you know. So get out of the daily struggles at home, go home, pop up your Xbox, and you've got your one source, your one-stop shop, all entertainment right there in a little box that does everything for you. So, guys, if you enjoyed this little discussion from me, please give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.